Hello, welcome to Store Stories. Every Friday I want to release just a story of the weird things I've had to deal with working at a grocery store. Except for today, it's going to be a little bit different because I'm not going to relate a specific story. It's just kind of the effect this series kind of has on me. Something that I didn't really expect. It's kind of unexpected. A side effect of this is these stories are amazingly therapeutic. Before I came up with this project, I kind of, whenever something happened, it's a frustrating event or whatever, I just kind of had to internalize it and just kind of deal with it. And now whenever I have to deal with a frustrating situation or an annoying person, I just print off a little piece of paper out of the receipt printer and write down the story, and that's material now. And now that I know I have a release on here, it's just so much easier to deal with people and situations. Relaying stressful situations to other people has always been kind of I don't know the right term, coping mechanism for me. I don't even know if that's the right phrasing there. Anyway, sometimes I do wonder if I'm bothering other people when I'm telling them about the annoying situations I have to deal with, because no one ever comes up to me and tells me a weird story, but I'm always walking up to people and telling them weird stories, and something would happen. I would go looking for people to tell, but no one ever comes up to me and tells me about their stories. So I do feel kind of like a weirdo sometimes when I walk across a room and interject myself into people's conversation and tell them this weird non sequitur. Whenever something weird happens to me, I just kind of insert myself to people's conversations. But sometimes I do wonder if sitting here relating a story is good enough for a video. I did think of maybe hiring a acting troupe or hiring an animator to draw or act out my stories. It would be kind of an interesting video experience, but trust me, I do not have enough money to hire a group of people and make a set for stories, 5 or 6 minute stories, and animation. I think animation would work very well in these stories, but I cannot draw worth a damn, and hiring an animator is just not gonna. Again, I don't have any money. I was thinking about that, and then I thought that's what basically stand-up comedians do. They just talk about weird stories and stuff. So maybe I should do research on how stand-up comedians work and how to better relate stories. So yeah, since stand-up comedy is just a whole genre in itself, I'm kind of sitting down. So maybe a stand-up, sit-down comedian here. I guess that's what this series is going to be, a sit-down stand-up comedy routine. But I think I need to do more research on how to effectively do effective stories and storytelling. But yeah, that's going to be Store Stories for this week. Hopefully I can get on top and on track of doing these store stories. It's going to be a fun thing to do. It's a very good emotional release, because before store stories I was just holding it in, bottling it in, and every once in a while I'll just kind of start remembering weird stories and think, this guy, I gotta have some kind of release on this thing. And I've always bothered people with my stories, and I'm just repeating myself now. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah, thanks for watching. Every Friday I want to make a story, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.